for him as well. But like I said, it's the playoffs now, playing whatever you want to call it, and we got to go our game plan and we got to stick to it. And we're gonna do the best we can to stop this guy. But he's a hell of a player, so he's gonna make some shots. But at the end of the day, we try to do it as much as we can, to get a W tomorrow.
Yeah. Hey, Dennis, I'm curious. You've played with a lot of intensity and energy all season. Is that energy level the same, or do you have the same amount of energy going into this game as you did earlier in the year, or did that last trip, and only having 2 games after the health and safety protocols, have you had to kind of build that back up?
I mean, I'm still not conditioner-wise, not all the way back. I've been out 10 days and didn't do nothing. I was at home, so end of the day, I'm gonna work my way into it, but it's not going, hurt my teammates. I'm gonna give everything I have, go out there, do the same things what I do the whole season or during the season, and try to get a W.
Dave?
Dennis, is there one particular type of shot that you guys want to look to take away from Steph, like be it like a transition 3 or making sure you always fight through the screen so he's not doing the step back behind the screen? Or is there one facet of the game you're like, okay, this is the absolute one we have to try to take away?
He's the best shooter who ever played this game. So, I mean, any shot, whatever comes from half court on, it's a good shot for him. So, end of the day, you got to make it as hard as possible and, be into him and limit his threes. So, I mean, stick to our game plan, like I say. Do that, 110%. Got to lock in for 48 minutes, everybody. Every possession counts. It's almost like the playoffs, or it's the playoffs, so we got to be locked in.
Kyle?
Dennis, you were in a Game 7 last year. What do you kind of remember about the intensity of that game, and how hard is it to summon that kind of intensity in just a one-game play-in scenario?
Yeah, I mean, I try to play my game. Every game I play I'm treating it like it's my last. So at the end of the day, you got to give everything out there. I mean, it's one game. If we get the W, we get into the playoffs with the 7th seed. And I mean, yeah, it's like a Game 7, like you said. But like I said, I mean, it's not going to change anything. I mean, point of emphasis, of course, on the defensive end, going to change. We got to lock in more. Every possession, like I said, counts. And go out there with the W. I think, like I always say, our team is capable of doing big things. But now it's go time and we need to show it.
Jovan?
Hey, Dennis. According to NBA.com's matchup data, you defended Steph for about 15 minutes across the 3 matchups and held him to 6 of 19 shooting. You're obviously a good defender, but what do you think you did effectively in those 3 regular season matchups to kind of hold him?
I don't know. I'm going out there and give everything I have. I mean, end of the day, all these stats, it's over with. Playoffs is a different beast, playing whatever. He just had 45, 44, 46, whatever against Memphis. So he's going to come out and win the game. And he is capable of winning by himself if he wants to. So end of the day, we got to come out. I got to come out, be ready, and just not, bring in the energy, but be smart how you want to defend him. And that's what we're going to do tomorrow.
Last 2, Michael Duarte.
Yeah, Dennis, over the last week or 2, as it looked like you guys might be in this play-in game, your teammates and Coach Vogel kept saying, this is an opportunity. We see this as an opportunity to get more gelling together, to play together, integrate new guys, let them play together. So are you seeing it that same way as you go into it? And do you see the opportunity, if you can win this game as a must-win, that you get some guys that you guys have beat recently in the next round after that, guys that you've beaten without you and without LeBron? So do you see it that way?
Yeah, end of the day, yeah, I mean, this game tomorrow is really important. And I think we need every game, and we're going to count it as a practice, kind of get together chemistry-wise. But end of the day, we got to go out there and get the job done. And I mean, like I said before, earlier this season, with our team, what we have in the locker room, we feel pretty confident if we do our things that we can, go out there and give everybody problems. So end of the day, we got to take it, of course, one game at a time. But tomorrow, we got to go out there, give everything we have, and try to go out there with the W.
Last one, Rachel Nichols.
Dennis, different guys who've come back after being in the COVID protocols say that the struggle for them to get back to their normal selves has been different. So Jason Tatum said it was his breathing. Evan Fournier said it was just kind of feeling a little bit more cloudy around the head. What is it for you that you don't feel 100% yet?
I mean, for me, I don't try to look for excuses myself personally.
I know. So I'm asking. You're not making the excuse. I'm asking you the question.
At the end of the day, I'm going out there, and I mean, I feel great. I'm going out there. I didn't play, of course, for 10 days. I mean, of course, my win the first 2 games was a little, I tried to get back to my conditioning, what I have during the season. We played every other day, so my conditioning was on the top level. When I sit out for 10 days, I mean, it's not the same. So, I mean, I just try to get back to that, but, I feel great.
And just to follow that up, obviously it's difficult timing, right? Right when your team is trying to make this final push at the end of the regular season and then going into the playoffs, boom, this hits. How did it feel for you to be sitting at home and having to watch on your TV when I know you and I know how much you wanted to be playing?
To be honest, I needed some days off, but I knew if I'm not hurt or nothing happens to me, I wouldn't
Right.
sit. So, I needed that. I feel fresh. I feel good. And, I can't wait to get to work tomorrow.
Thank you.
All right.
Yes.